Welcome back to the Late Night Madness on W Fool Radio. You tune into the only show where chaos comes complimentary. The only duo brave enough to talk nonsense with conviction. Ladies and gentlemen, Shabba, Kate, two talking fools.
Oh
Once upon a
my
time, not long ago.
go. Oh, what is that? What is that song? Once upon a time in Caliban, there was and it's Canada. There was a little by the name of Chris. Nobody paid him any mind. No one gave a shit. It was a Ludacris song.
Oh, see, I was thinking of the Mariah Lynn version, but it's not that's not good. That's not a good song, and I don't think it's appropriate for me to be listening to, especially on a Sunday. I think I need to put on some holy music.
Well, welcome back to the Two Talking Fools podcast. Welcome back. You guys, I have Shaba on the phone, and
Hey besties.
they missed you so much. You have no idea.
I miss them, guys. Life is life, and
Life is really lifing. When they say
Life is
that,
lifing.
you have a kid that's a senior and you're going to go through all the things, you're really going to go through all the things.
I'm telling you, they're the ones really going through these life changes, right? But then it's another life change for you too, especially when it is your firstborn. Wild. So wild.
Wild.
Yeah.
And for me, with mine graduating, and I'm going to be, when she graduates, I'm still going to be 41.
But you'll be an empty nester.
I'll be an empty nester and I'll be 41. My mom had me when she was 44.
Oh my goodness, that's wild. Shout out to Mrs. P.
I know. Shout out to that. Shout out to Mrs. P. Shout out to that uterus that I popped out of. I mean, that thing was like growing stallions out of it.
I'm telling you, golden. Mrs. P has a golden uterus. I hope she wouldn't kill us for saying that. Mrs. P, we love you. We're sorry. We're not trying to be inappropriate, but you are a baddie handling that at 44.
I know what a uterus looks like. You know what's funny? I realize
I hope so.
you realize that I know you're laughing about that, Shaba, but when I'm having conversations with other people about, let's just say, female things that are happening, and sometimes I get caught up a little bit because I'm like, wait a minute, do I really know what I've got going on down there? I know my fallopian tubes. I know where
I believe it. I totally believe it.
I don't know everything, Shabs.
Okay. I'm gonna share. I can't even believe I'm sharing this with you guys.
Oh my God, share it with us. Share it with us.
Okay. I know our listeners are gonna be like, dude, Shaba is freaking crazy. But this just made me think of something from high school. And I gotta ask. No, I'm not gonna ask her that because that would be so inappropriate if I asked my biology teacher if she remembers this. But
who was your biology teacher?
No, we're not talking about that right now.
Okay.
Anyways, so I remember so in biology class, we had to label things, right? And so you had the male anatomy and you had the female anatomy, right? Yeah.
You remember, I never put a gun to your head. You're telling these people.
I know, but this reminded me of it. Let's just say I did better on the male anatomy than labeling the female anatomy. That's what it reminded me of. And the only, I know, that's probably something I could have taken to the grave with me. Do you know what I'm talking about? How you had to label the different parts of it back in the day?
Yeah, because we're 90s kids. Of course we do. They wanted us to know what our genitalia was, but we were like, no, we're sleeping through it.
Right, exactly. And it was crazy because I'm like, wait, there's got to be something wrong here. Is this even my paper? But it was my name on the top because you had to write your name on the top. It was my handwriting. There was no denying it. But the only reason why I'm mentioning that is to say and to validate that it is okay for us female to not fully understand all the parts of the female anatomy because I just feel like there's more to it than the male anatomy. I just that's just my feelings on that. So that's why I shared it. So nobody should be embarrassed by that.
I mean, when we're talking, I
Just
just
saying.
I don't know everything. So like sometimes people will be talking about, and I'll just sit there and I'll be like, okay, all right, remember that because you didn't know that like until 20 seconds ago. That yeah, that goes there. Okay. Oh, that's how that works. Like we're in our 40s now, sis. You too. You too, you little bitch.
I
You're
know. I was talking mad shit too. I was like, "You old farts." I was like, "You old farts enjoy being in your 40s, old biddies." And now I'm one of you guys. I'm one with the old biddies.
you're one with the old biddies.
Okay, can I just say something?
Yes.
Just one more thing. So there is something that's bothering me a little bit. Do you feel like the older generation, and I won't label specifically like what decade or what age group because I don't want to offend anybody, but do you ever feel like at 40, some of them are a little bit more sharper than you are, both mentally and physically? Because as of lately, I think over like the last like I'd say like last year, it's a lot more noticeable to me that they're just a lot more sharp. They have a lot more like energy just when it comes to just normal like day-to-day stuff. Do you ever feel like that?
Oh, 100%. My mom is 85 years old and she literally runs circles around me. If I stay home with my mom during the day, we get more done and I'm exhausted and she will buzz right through without a nap. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, you're literally bionic woman. What the hell?
Oh, okay, so you know my bonus mom, of course,
Yes,
right?
of course. My God, she's
She's the
awesome.
she's amazing. She's the same way. It's a little intimidating because 'cause I'm like, "This woman's, like, freaking phenomenal." She'll go from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to bed, she's, like, doing 18 different 1,000 different things, she remembers everything, she's doing everything correctly, she's staying on top of it, she's making sure she's eating right, taking care of herself, like, doing everything that she needs to do, and here I am saying, "Oh my goodness, like, I really need 5 o'clock to come because I'm barely making it to 5, and then when 5 is done, depending on what's happening, I'm, like, done with the day by that point, and I'm all peopled out, and then sometimes there may be a meeting after, sometimes there's not, but I'm, like, I'm starting to feel it though, is what I'm saying, like, I just feel like the older generation, like, they're it right now, we're not. I don't
Oh,
know.
they're it. They're it.
They're it. I don't know. I don't know. More power to them?
Here's the thing too, and I'm talking about like just now, like I get what you're saying because I feel like that too. Like by the time
Thank God. Thank gosh.
well, first of all,
I
hold on
just
a second. You're up early. I'm up early. So like real
5
talk,
o'clock?
like you're at 5 o'clock. My eyes are starting at like 2 o'clock. I just haven't been sleeping good. I took the best nap of my life today, by the way. Like old
Did you?
school, like
Nice.
like I was actually cranky when I woke up. That's how good it was.
Oh, the best. Dude, the best.
I
You know what
haven't
the
done that in
worst
like
is?
12 years.
Waking up in the middle of the night to, like, go have to pee. You know what time I always do that at? Like, clockwork? It's always around, like, 3 o'clock. Always.
Spirit hour, literally up at spirit
Oh,
hour.
always. But I usually can go back to sleep after, though.
And I
I
do
can
the
go right
dumbest
back to
thing.
sleep.
3 o'clock will roll around, 2 o'clock, whatever. I will look out my front window because I like in the bay window just to like I can oversee all the property. Dude, one of these days I'm gonna look out there, I'm gonna see something. You know what I mean? I'm like nervous, but yeah, I always go out there at like or go out to the bay window at 3 a.m. just to look around. Sometimes I don't like looking out at the window when it's dark out, but the moon is lighting everything up. It's kind of like, ugh,
Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know, girl.
that was spooky.
It is spooky, Shaba. It is spooky. But I feel you, I really do. The other thing is too,
Oh,
we have winter fatigue so bad. I feel if you know somebody or you live in New England or you know somebody, you need to say like be okay with them, be easy on them because we're like finally things are melting and it's warm, but I was concerned, Shaba. Like I'm like, is winter ever gonna end?
okay, so it's interesting you say that because I know you've said this, before, and we talked about this the last couple of years too. And it wasn't until this year, just because New England got hit so bad, that honest to God, buddy, I started feeling it, like, I was going crazy. I said, "If we have any more snowstorms or ice or anything, I'm gonna lose my stuff." Like, I need to, like, be outside. I need sunshine to come. I need it to just be a nice day where you don't have to wear a winter jacket and bundle up, and coming from me, that's crazy because I'm not a winter person, I'm more of a fall type of girl, but if I had to choose, like, between summer and say winter, I would choose winter. And I am not about that life right now. I think this winter, I have been, like, more than appreciative that I don't need, any more winters for, like, the next 10 years because 'cause I'm all wintered out at this point.
If
Like, I don't
next
need to
year is
see.
bad, I don't know, Shabs. If next year is a bad winter, I just simply do not know. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I just, oh my goodness gracious,
And
man.
you know what's funny is that since we've been buds, well, not since because we've been buds since high school, but since like we've gotten closer this last time, you've never, ever, 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 ever expressed 1 ounce of seasonal depression. But I told you straight out the gate that I have seasonal depression. It's real for me.
Girl,
And for
girl,
you
I
to be
felt it this
saying,
year.
yeah,
Yep,
dude, that means
yeah,
it was just a bad one. And for me, it's actually
yeah.
not that bad. I don't know. I have no idea. Weird.
You know, I'm happy to hear that. I'm honest to God, I'm happy to hear that for you, buddy. This year, it definitely got to me. It genuinely got to me this year.
We're out of it. And Tuesday is Monday. Tomorrow's going to be nice. Tuesday's going to be beautiful, but it's going to be good roads, good weather. Like we're going to get through these like little gray days and it's going to be great. It is. That's all there is to it.
Oh, thank Jesus. But do you know what I've been getting into? It's like I've never been really a series person. I love watching a movie, but never really a series person. But I've been getting into a series now. You know, I've always been a Bridgerton girl, so I'm good with that. But listen, don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. However,
That's what she said.
the most re the most recent thing that I have watched is the story of JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette
I,
on Hulu.
I watched the real documentary and I watched the series. I am so enthralled.
Oh,
I want to be the best friends of Carolyn Bessette and John F. Kennedy. I do.
oh my god, I just love her. I just love her. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love her." I thought she was amazing.
So
Yeah.
you're watching the documentary.
So whatever Hulu has, it's series, so I have to wait until the next one. So I watched the most recent episode that was their wedding, and then I have to wait until here, let's go back to Hulu and then we'll find out. So it was their wedding, and then it's like a little mini series.
I think I've been watching the same one, though I thought mine was on Netflix, but I bet you it
Well,
was on
maybe it
Hulu.
is.
No, maybe it was Hulu. But there's also a real documentary that like talks about like interviews friends and has clips and things like that. And that's really cool too.
Really?
Yeah. Dare you know the actor that he was dating right before he started dating Carolyn, Daryl Hannah?
Daryl Hannah, yeah.
I haven't read what she said yet, but she's saying that this document is not even close. Like she vehemently denies that it was like that, which who knows?
Well, I was really surprised by that, but then I was like, that's a
Yeah, okay, so Daryl Hannah, like what the fuck?
So that's a little bit interesting because I just think of, like, the movies I've seen her in, and I'm like, hmm." So now I'm trying to think of obviously actors are playing a character, but now I'm like,
Dude, if I was Daryl Hannah, I'd be pissed. They fucking made her I don't really know Daryl Hannah like that. Like I don't
message breath.
I couldn't tell you a movie that Daryl's been in. I couldn't tell you one thing about her, but I can tell you this, they did make her look like an idiot. They did.
They did. They really did.
They did. They
And
made
it's
her look like a
unfortunate.
fucking moron. I would be pissed
Yeah,
too.
yeah. There was a movie she was in with Tom Hanks. That's the first one I can think of. What the hell was it called? Was it Splash maybe? Where she was like a mermaid?
See, that's why I like you, Shaba. At least you know good like, you don't your music, like, you know music, but your movies are on point.
I don't see music. I have to hear the song and then just start singing it. I can't just like you're like a whole entire ass record. I like just like a not a record. You're like a library of like music knowledge. I don't like I could never. You know what I mean? But let's see. I don't know if it's a mini series, but we're gonna check. We're gonna go on to Hulu right now. We're gonna check because I'm at home right now, guys, doing what I do best and procrastinating. I did just pack up a whole entire bin of clothes
Dude, I'm at the studio,
to
but
get rid of, but
I'm at the studio, but that was only because I said I was gonna come down here, and I wanna say something while you're looking up what you gotta
yeah.
look up. I went into the bathroom, and I was sitting on the toilet, and I looked, and I saw that you changed the trash.
You know what? You know what, bro? Yeah, the trash that I left in my trunk of my car for 2 days, and then I realized, "Oh my gosh, there's a bag of trash in the trunk of the car that I have to
Shaba,
throw
I'll
out."
make sure that there's plenty of new snacks in the fridge. Also, by the way, bro, for
Oh, Pretty
real,
Woman's on here. Pretty Woman's on here. That's a classic. That's a cult classic, my friends.
we have no good snacks in this clubhouse at all, and that's irritating.
Oh, we gotta go. Hey, listen, that might be something we have to do next. Okay, here we go. Here we
Girl,
go, guys.
Costco
Sorry.
trip. Yep. Okay, go.
Yeah. Oh, our Costco trips are
You know
always a
it's
good
right.
time. Holla.
I know.
So it's number one on Hulu today, and it's called Love Story. JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette
The
love story.
best. The best.
Yup, and it's a biography. But why did it stop at their wedding? Is Hulu the one where you oh, that's right. So they only let you watch so many episodes and then you gotta wait. Okay. So I saw the last one I saw was the wedding, and I have to wait a couple more days because then the next episode is on the 12th, and then the one after that is the 19th. That's annoying, Hulu. That's right. They're the ones that you gotta wait like a week in between. That's so they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's like if you can't have something like right away, you're going to anticipate it and at least they can count on people coming back for more. Like, I don't know, that's that psychological, mind games. I don't like that, Hulu. If we pay for something, just give it to us. You
Did
know
you
what I
watch?
mean?
So you watched the wedding?
I did. That was the latest episode. That was episode 6 of season 1. I don't know if there's another season or not, but this shit is good.
I
It's
mean,
good.
I really don't know what more there can be. Like, okay, they got married. I absolutely love that they got married in this little church, little hut on off the beach. Like, I think that's so cool. Like, nothing fancy. Carolyn Bessette. Okay, if I had to model my style off of
You are
anyone,
Carolyn Bessette,
thank
through
you,
and through.
Shaba. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Through and
simple
through.
90s, simple wear,
Oh,
everyday
girl,
simple wear.
the simple wear, the clean cut, the colors, like, not too super colorful, but very clean and crisp, chic. Yeah, man, that was actually, it's interesting. That's what came to mind to me was your style. No bullshit. That's what came to my mind. But the wedding, oh my God. Absolutely beautiful. I was a little jealous because that is what I wanted for my first wedding was something very small. But that's, we've already discussed, that's kind of an old chapter. We don't need to reopen that. But my whole point is I can appreciate the simplicity of only wanting an intimate setting with those that are the closest to you, that mean a lot, that you truly love, and not having a whole bunch of people that you don't know in attendance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I couldn't tell you some of the people that were at my wedding. Couldn't tell you. Didn't know quite a few. Never met them before. Honest to God. I did
Like,
go around and
that's
say hi.
wild.
I mean, I did go around and say hi, you know?
There's too
But
much
yeah,
pressure. There's too much pressure. I just think like if you like I think this coming out is the best thing that can ever happen to the wedding industry. Like people go find your little steeple in the middle of nowhere and make magic between you and your hubby or you and your wife or hubby on hubby or whatever on whatever.
yes, just
It don't
leave it
matter, baby, just whatever.
just the two people that are in love and it's intimate and it's just so beautiful, just amazing. You don't have to worry about seating arrangements and not, sitting certain people next to certain people, and these people aren't going to want to sit here. They need to be seated here. No, like, ew, no, not about that life.
And then,
This was beautiful. This was beautiful. And it was the
see,
one thing he gave to her that she wanted was
yes.
just simplicity.
Now I know things are fueling talks of drugs and things like that. You know what? Get off that shit. Like, we're enjoying this documentary, okay? And
Oh, love
it
it.
was back in the 90s and they were young people in New York City. Okay, they were doing coke all the time. Like, okay, so was everybody else. I mean, we weren't, Shab and I weren't. We were getting our education on, and she was a track star and I was a softball player. We weren't doing coke, but everybody else was.
She a runner, she a track star. Yeah, it
Like,
humanizes
stop.
them. It humanizes them, you know what I mean? It's like it makes you realize, like, that these people, they're human beings. It was like the crown and the story behind when it got to Princess Di. Oh my goodness, I wanted to see that. And there were a couple of points where I cried like a baby. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, these people are human beings." So the next episode, this is what it's called. So the next episode, season 1, episode 7, is called Obsession, and it says Carolyn suffers the consequences of being a public figure. Tensions rise between Carolyn and John's family. I wonder what that's gonna be about. I wonder.
Carolyn Bessette had Sanpaku eyes.
You and your stamp. You know what, bro? Now you have me looking at every picture that I see. Like, any picture I'm looking at, it could be in person, online. I'm always looking to check to see if people have Sanpaku eyes,
Okay.
all because of you. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Boo, girl, I have so much educating. I have so many things to learn and also to teach. Like, please, like, we're on this ride together, so don't even worry about it. It's all on me, babe. Listen, this is what I want to say. No
Okay,
judgment here. I just wanted
yeah.
I want a free talk. Okay. You know how we have our dating company survival management, which we actually have one actual signed contractual agreement.
Yes.
Okay. So we're legit because we have the contractual agreement. So here's the thing. We always believe that you and your partner, looks wise, physical appearance, you have to be within 3 points of one another. John F. Kennedy, let me just get to the point. John F. Kennedy Jr. is a, wow. John F. Kennedy Jr. Was a 10 out of a 10.
Oh, for sure.
And I
Oh,
don't
for
say
sure.
that lightly. He was just a very physically attractive male.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
Now, this is the most interesting thing. Out of all the women, and Jr. has had, and his daddy have had plenty of women, and he is infatuated and falls for Carolyn Bessette. Carolyn Bessette, I'm sorry, I hope this is not an unpopular opinion because I love her. I adore her. I don't believe that she was even a 7.
Really?
I don't find her attractive. And I'm not, if I'm just, God, I hate talking about people like this. I'm trying not to shit talk. I hope it doesn't come off that way because I'm not. We're just chatting about people's looks. Hey, listen, I didn't say I was a 10 either. So listen, calling it for what it is. I don't find her physically attractive.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. I mean, everybody can have their opinion. That's fair. That's fair. I did pull up because I needed a reminder of what the real Carolyn Bessette looked like.
The
Some
actress is more, the
I think the
actress,
actress is stunning.
right, right. Thank you.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You just said it.
She's stunning.
The
Yeah.
actress the actress is like, that's perfect. She's like a 10 herself, so it's like
Oh
a
my
10
god,
with
yeah.
a 10. But
Such a good
in
looking.
real world, real time, Carolyn Bessette and John F. They don't even look like they match together. I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
So I'm looking at the picture of her, or pictures of
I
her.
love when a conversation, like, when that happens. And Shab is like, so
I mean, okay. I mean,
Say it, Shaba. Just say it how you because the people are listening.
I think she's a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? I think she's a beautiful woman. I don't I wouldn't see, that's the thing though. I mean, I would definitely give him a solid 10. And then I'm looking at her. I mean, I would give her like a 7.5, 8.
Yeah, you're always like more like when we do restaurant reviews and
I know.
when we
I'm
do
like that
looks
one that
reviews.
gives like I grade on a curve.
Oh my God, this was so delicious. I'm giving this a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, I give her a 7. Oh, okay, maybe hold on. Okay, so maybe I give her a 7.
Okay.
I just saw another photo. I'm like, okay, I give her a 7.
I
Still think she's a pretty girl.
I think she's a pretty girl. I just don't think she's like within the John. Listen, listen. John F. Kennedy is an anomaly. He's not. You don't often see guys with the perfect cheekbones, the perfect hair. He's got his mother and his father's looks combined. Really, he's something to just be studied, I suppose. Just because he's got the perfect features. But for her, like if I were to grade Carolyn Bessette, I would say that she's probably but this is just coming from like if I were to judge like a 5 or 6 out of 10. But let me tell
Okay,
you
now I have a question for you.
yes.
I'm looking at the pictures of Daryl Hannah with him. What would you have graded Daryl Hannah?
You know what's funny? I wouldn't have said, well, Daryl Hannah in the show that we're watching right now that we're talking about, I feel like they portrayed her as not like I didn't find her like I don't think she's like super attractive either in the series. Like so, but then Daryl Hannah in real life, I actually like saw a video clip of her today, and I was like, oh, she is kind of pretty. So I don't know. I don't think JFK could have landed tens. He didn't land. He didn't want tens. He didn't want tens. Daryl Hannah's not a 10. Carolyn Bessette was not a 10. Uh,
No, no, no. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Her
So I'm looking
fashion
at
was a 10 though, bro. Her fashion, Carolyn Bessette is an icon. There's like Anna Wintour. I'm not going to say she's like above Calvin Klein, but she's badass.
the actress, definitely I agree with you. I'll give her a 10. I'm scrolling
Yeah,
through.
right? Like that's fucked up. She's way more attractive than Carolyn Bessette.
Oh,
And Carolyn
I
Bessette
think
has Sampaku eyes.
you know what? I can't with you. I'm looking at but see, in my opinion, I think Carolyn and I hate to do this, but I mean, we're just having girl talk with,
That's right, Shabo.
thousands and thousands of listeners.
That's
No big
right.
deal. But I do think so in real life, I think Carolyn Bessette, in my opinion, I do find her to be more beautiful than Daryl Hannah in real life, though. And I'm just
I could
talking about
say
the pictures
yes.
that I pulled up.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair
Yeah.
because I didn't really think Daryl Hannah was, that super attractive either. Like he could have pulled, I don't even know who was big in the 90s. Like he could have pulled I say he could have pulled, but it doesn't mean that she was good compatibility wise. It doesn't mean she was a good person, but well, I say Julia Roberts, but I didn't really there's times I think Julia Roberts is attractive and times that she isn't. So let's not use her. Let's use somebody else. Who was really attractive in the 90s?
Wait, what did you say about Julia Roberts? I was still scrolling between Daryl Hannah
Oh,
and
I'm sorry,
Bessette.
Shaba. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What I was saying was I don't
Yeah,
sometimes I think that Julia Roberts is attractive, like especially when she was younger. That's not to
oh my
say
god, I thought she was a 10. Absolutely thought she was a 10. Favorite actress growing up as a kid, Julia Roberts.
okay, so like maybe like a Julia Roberts could be with a JFK.
See, when I think of Julia Roberts, I'm thinking Pretty Woman, so that's kind of hard
Right. Like
to
who
be
did
talking
he
to Julia Roberts.
I just don't know. I don't
I
know
don't know.
I don't know anybody like in the 90s like that would have been to his caliber. But of course there was attractive women in the 90s. I mean, it's not like things changed from the 2000s. I just can't think of anybody.
I know
Oh,
who. I
who?
know who.
Who the fuck
I know
who?
who.
Who? Who?
Princess Diana.
Oh, okay. Another one with Sampaku eyes, like no joke.
You know
I'm
what, though?
sorry.
I'm
I'm
done.
sorry. Dude, I'm sorry.
Come on, Princess Di was a 10. She was a 10.
Oh, I think a stunner. Absolute stunner. So Princess Di and JFK, absolutely. But I don't think maybe their ages were off. But yes, that's somebody that I could see him
Is
with.
there anybody that, like, isn't blonde, though, that we could think of? Because I feel like we're talking about a lot of blondes right now. No disrespect to blondes, more power to you. But, like, I'm trying to think 90s actresses. Here, let's look this up. 90s actresses,
90s actresses.
brunette actresses, 90s brunette actresses. Why did this just spell actresses with a Z? Ooh,
Oh,
Sandra Bullock.
100%. That's who I'm talking about. Yes.
Dude.
Sandra Bullock would have been a great one for him. I mean, their personalities probably didn't match at all, but like looks wise, they're right there. They're right there. I could even see him with like an Angelina Jolie.
Okay. 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 What about Katie Holmes?
Ah.
Okay, we're gonna keep scrolling on that one.
Well, Katie Holmes,
Um,
yeah. I mean, Katie Holmes, like when he was dating Carolyn Bessette, Katie Holmes was probably still playing with Barbies.
okay, that's a little creepy, so I take that back. Let's keep scrolling. So Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see like a Sandra Bullock. I could see a Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, somebody like that. So but yes, I love Carolyn. I love the Carolyn and John story because it's like, here's the kid that was the little guy under his dad's, presidential desk, and you rooted for him, and he's so good looking. Yowzas.
Oh my god, he was, my gosh, gorgeous. But, you know what I absolutely loved about the story, though, is Carolyn Bessette, like, from what I've seen so far, stayed true to herself, where she didn't give up her personality. Like, I know a lot of people question the fact that she left Calvin Klein and, she asked her future sister-in-law to be her maid of honor and, little stuff like that, but she still stayed true to herself. Like, the more simple things in life is what she was looking for. She didn't want all of the, like, fame and all of that nonsense. That's what I really loved the most about her. But, oh my gosh, her style, very classy. Very, very classy.
Everything the Kennedys have been through, and you think about okay, so you
It's
think about
really sad.
it is really sad, and I do think there's a curse, and you think about his sister, right? So imagine, here's John and Carolyn and that one other person headed to the Cape, I think it is where they were or to their house on Hyannis or wherever for a wedding and and then to lose your brother and your sister-in-law after losing your mother, after losing your father, like, what a profound loss that his sister must have felt.
Oh, my goodness. This is sa
The whole thing's
it's
freaking
interesting.
sad,
It's
Shaba.
sad. It definitely comes with it, and, I mean, even after their even after their passing, what was it with, was it Saoirse? Like, just a lot of tragedy in that poor family. It's really sad. Very, very sad.
I've been obsessed with this thing since I got first glance at it, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me? Go to Manhattan, go to New York City on a hot summer day and see him going John going by in his bike. Oh my god, like, it makes you wanna live in New York City in the '90s and just, like, bike everywhere and be with your friends and just live life, like, oh my god.
Simpler ti yeah, it was funny as you just did that, I almost did the same thing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, life was simpler those days."
You know what it is, Shaba? Here's what I'm gonna tell you. It's like when I was years ago, 20 years ago, I like had this infatuation with New York City. I've always maybe in my last life I lived there. Maybe that's
I
why
think you did.
I'm
I think
drawn
you
to
did.
it. But it's just like, time is so fleeting. I shared a quote today on the Facebook thing, and it said that childhood is the shortest period in your life. So enjoy it and don't wish it away because it's gone forever. You and I, now that we're like settled and like 40, in our 40s and things like that, the dreams we once had as a kid. Like, you remember all the dreams we had in front of us? You had a clean palette, a clean slate. You could do whatever you want. It's like now a lot of those things aren't just going to happen. They're not in the cards because your life molds to what it has to be. But
True.
dude, if I could pick something, not that I want to do my life over, but if I could have added one thing into it, it's probably like live in New York City for a year. You know? Live in
Right.
New live in New York City for a year, get yourself a really small, cheap ass apartment, live that life just for a year, be fulfilled in that regard. And then
Just to experience that.
yes. Yes. And then I look at like this JFK and Carolyn Bessette thing, and I can't help but like fantasize about what that probably was like back in the 90s to live there. So fun, Shaba.
Yeah, but I wouldn't wanna live in New York now, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, not now, obviously, but
I mean, I'm happy with small. Yeah, but in the '90s, for sure. I remember going to New York. It would be, like, a fun thing for, like, a weekend with my mom and my brother, and we would hang out and go to restaurants and sightsee, and just it was always a blast as a little kid growing up doing that. Oh my god, life was just so simple. It really was.
Shaba, that's such a nice memory.
Yeah, I loved like, I loved doing that stuff as a kid.
Shaba.
I know. I know. Many,
I'm
many
so glad
moons
that you
ago.
shared that.
Thank you, bestie. Many moons. It was many moons ago, though.
Right. Many moons.
Many
Many
moons ago.
moons. But yeah, that's it's such a good I think everybody should watch it. I think it's so good. I don't know, the story's great, the story's compelling, it's like it's exciting, it's like you get a little slice of what the Kennedys were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next episode.
Oh my
And
god, Charla, when does it come out?
let me see. Let's see. Let's see, bestie.
Let's see.
Number 1 on Hulu today. Um, oh, whoops. I just clicked on the wedding again. Nope. We don't wanna watch something we've already seen. The 13th.
March 13th.
Yep. Yep. What is that? March 13th. What is Oh, okay, that's Friday.
I can't wait, I'm so excited.
Wait a minute. Daylight savings time started today?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's 4:47, but really it's 3:47. So
interesting.
we're losing an hour of sleep tonight.
I was wondering
Oh, we
why
lost it last night.
I
So
was gonna say, I was wondering why it seemed later than it I just feel like it was later than it actually feels.
actually, you're right, Shaba, because I was like, dude, what time is it? I'm like, 4:47. I'm like, that's crazy. That went by fast.
Right. Exactly. Because when I just looked at my phone, I'm like, "Man, what am I gonna do for dinner today?"
Dude, I'm so tired of this story. Shaba, say bye to everybody. We've talked about everything we want to talk about, and I want to talk to you on the phone.
Later, friends.
Okay, guys, listen, Shaba and I have to go. All right. But we love you. TwoTalkingFools.com. New merch is going to be on the website, I think later today, tonight. TwoTalkingFools.com. Go to the merch tab and stay tuned because we're
Keep a
just getting
lookout for our
started.
project too.
That's
Yep.
it, because we're just getting started, baby. Ooh. All right.
Ooh.
Say bye, Shubs.
Later.
Everybody tunes in cause they love these fools. Do I flip in the boom back? You turn it up loud for the talking fools. Do I flip in the boom back? You turn it up loud for the talking fools. We spinning stories like vinyl gold. Yeah, tape is warming up every episode. We don't stay on cue, we just go where it flows. Chaos in control.